So anyway, so what I'm doing now is I'm just going to stay here. I'm never even checking out, mate. Unfortunately, they have poor service, mate. So what I'm doing is I'll move up, making sure I'm doing better than that. I never have poor service. But guess what? I'm gonna say something now about life. I'm gonna say I just go the freeway. I go the freeway through advertising online for free. I never do paid advertising online ever, for now. And then I go the freeway, busking, no worries. And I go with music. I give a paid. I mean, it's a paid event. It's a paid event of music production. I fucking tell you right now. I never fucking care about them, and they never have to come to my event either. They never come to my event if you never have the money I asked for, mate. It's so simple. None of them have money, mate. None of those Serbian people have money to give me, mate. I feel below Danny Milivojevic, yeah. Jesus Christ says, yeah. Jesus Christ says, because they are unable to afford you $200, they see already something much more because of that. So a little bit that way. But they never ever get a chance to even be around Danny Milivojevic unless they give me $200. You understand? Yeah. What do you think? When they believe they're going to get me for free, no. I said, no. You can get me for free online, mate. They understand that, they see that, but they're hopefully understanding that they want me to make a free event somewhere. But my busking events never go online for free. I never make these fucking events online for free. I'll show something. Whereas my busking events can, however, just rock up anyway and let it be that way. I never want to fucking place my events on Facebook saying busking points here for free. Actually, fuck no. I never fucking want them there. I will. And that's something different, and I'm learning that now. Which anything that's my event online on Facebook is one of those paid events, mate. But that's all it is. And it's online ticket thing, and boom. You can get tickets online. Boom, boom, boom. I'll be that way. But that $1,200 went straight into my promotion on me. I mean, $500 for that seminar, which I gave 9-hour talk for. That's a $500 event on that day. Everything else I've done around car parks and all that is $700. That's lifetime promotion. Always. Forever it shall be that Danny Milivojevic makes his events around himself without people in it. Except I. I'm the only one, mate, in my events. Whereas when I make an event, there's empty chairs. And it's only Danny Milivojevic on the day. And I want the fucking cameraman too to tape this, mate, as I'm talking. I want him to tape everything to see this. And guess what? I win on this day. I asked Jesus Christ to say some words over here. So Jesus Christ says, the thing about Danny Milivojevic is he goes around life, around events, making sellout arenas with empty chairs, and it's just Danny Milivojevic because he's charging people $200 per ticket and more because they are unable to afford him. You understand? And Danny Milivojevic gets also a camera hire to fucking record him doing this. Because guess what? I mean, none of you fucking deserve me. Fucking none of you deserve me because none of you are able to afford $200. Actually, fucking none of you. I promise you. I'm able to afford everything, mate. You understand? Yeah. I'm doing it for life, mate. I'm doing it for fucking life, mate. I mean, what the fuck do you think this is? I'm giving you all this free information, mate. I'm sure everybody can afford everything over time, mate. I'm sure everybody can afford everything over time. But guess what? It's more contradictory. And contradiction is life, mate. I know a bit that way. So what I do is I never go Ben Harvey's way. I never do what Ben Harvey's doing, even if he's making money, mate. I never want to do that. Especially because that post machine stuff is never for me, mate. Especially a new way is my way. Especially Jesus Christ says, Jesus Christ, over here to see. Let's have some few words over here. Lord Jesus Christ says that Ben Harvey over here is somebody who's making events around town, doing it the old way, but Daniel Milivojevic is doing it the new way now, which is charge at the door. But Ben Harvey is doing it where he makes a free event, is making people come to the event while pitching people at the event for money. But Daniel Milivojevic never wants to do that because he wants to go charging at the door without having to pitch people on the day. And Daniel Milivojevic is just $200 per ticket, while fucking Ben Harvey is $299 on the day, and also more. And he's charging fucking from $299 to $3,000 on a day, mate, or pitching. Or Daniel Milivojevic is just $200 on a day, mate, and more. Yeah, other events now, but minimum is $200. You know what I mean? I'm not sure that's the way it is, man. I focus on understanding, but no matter what, I have a great reputation online, at least. Version that, which that's all a great reputation, but they never appreciate me here. Which they just want to watch me for free, huh? Which they want to watch me for free. Which that's it. I mean, they may show me around. And that's it. I mean, that's straightforward, man. But I look at I look at these people and who can give me money now, and who can give me money now to live. And never that fucking bullshit that they want me to share them. Like, I don't want their fucking bullshit in life. That's what I'll show you something. Version Jesus Christ says that stuff that they promote you with, that's all for free, mate. I understand that. That's all for free. That's already like this. I'm looking at the people who can give me money. You understand? I have money. I'm probably $200 minimum, and you guys never see me fall below this number, man. Ever in my life, mate. I mean, never do I fall below. I never fall below $200 per ticket at my life coaching events. And fuck you all, man. I never fucking care about you, man. I mean, how about Jesus Christ? I mean, what does he say? Well, Jesus Christ says he also never falls below $200 per ticket, mate. And that's it, mate. I never fall below $200 per ticket because I'm already giving you free information online, mate. Haha. I love life. I can make events. Monthly. I see credit card. No, I shouldn't. I said no. I'll never go for a credit card. I never go for this credit card ever. I never go for banks loans ever. I never even go there. Mate. I can see how to make money now. I see it's more in the words. I see, hey, I teach myself. I never need them. I never need you in my life. I never need you. I'm pushing now. Ooh. Pushing that. That's different. That's all online. That's all something I can upload online in terms of my podcasting. But that's something I can really just upload onto my Mega Drive. That's something I can just, guess what? I should just upload into Mega Drive and let it be alright. I feel that they are never deserving of my podcasting, mate. Probably they want to watch me for free, yeah? Watch me for free on fucking Mega Drive, mate. Fuck off. You understand me? I'm telling them to fuck off, mate. I agree. They want me to upload all these YouTube videos online to watch it for free, yeah? Which, yeah. Go download the application for Mega Drive for free too. Which is suck my dick. You understand? Yeah. They have over 2 years of content on YouTube to watch me on anyway. Good luck, mate. Go ahead. And then go into my Mega Drive and go check it out, mate. And say, what is this? What is this Mega Drive? Then I'll be like, how do I fucking use this? Go fucking learn it yourself, mate. Go fucking learn it yourself. And Jesus Christ understands what I mean. Go fucking learn it yourself about what this is. I know, if I can care about you, when you never want to fucking download Mega Drive for free, then you fucking deserve my podcasting. So yeah. I don't fucking care about you people. Watching my podcasting. Oh, I mean, that's never going on YouTube, mate. So just live coaching. Watch just live coaching videos. And what else? Watching live coaching videos and my music production. Watch, that's it, man. Watch, I never deserve it. When comedy, when they never deserve this, man. In comedy, say I'll show you something in comedy. Watch, nah. I'll move on, mate. I'll move on from that. I'll do something different here. But that's all. I understand what's happening. Or it's just live coaching English videos and music production for now. But that's it. But that's all that goes online, my YouTube account now. Watch, everything else goes behind the scenes in my Mega Drive, mate. Which that's different, but where does my Mega Drive go, man? Watch it now. Eventually I see people in my Mega Drive, but guess what? Watch, that's different. Watch, that's my life over here, but guess what? Watch, that's something that goes eternally, but somewhere along the lines, watch, somebody's over here doing something. But they want to, what? I mean, they want to delete it. Watch, they want to delete my Mega Drive, mate. I mean, what do I do? I have to go and do something, man. Watch, that's something where I have to understand that Jesus Christ is that eventually they want to just show off your Mega Drive in a way that they want to delete all of that information on my Mega Drive, mate. Why is that? When Jesus Christ says, I see it coming. I see someone coming to just press delete on your Mega Drive. But who is that? Or is it someone in your family who may do it? I mean, what do I do now? And Jesus Christ says, oh, and guess what? Or is that something? Now, on YouTube, they can never delete this. Or guess what? I mean, on YouTube, which Jesus Christ says, on YouTube, they can never delete this. Or all that is goodbye, man. I mean, guess what? I'll make sure of this. I'll make sure you understand this. If they do that, they kill themselves. Or it's more how it is, man. I mean, all your hard, I mean, that's all your work, yeah. Or Jesus Christ says that somebody may delete Daniel's. Or Jesus Christ says that somebody goes and deletes Daniel Milivojevich's Mega Drive, but it's never Daniel Milivojevich. I mean, that's one click of a button, mate, and boom, boom. I mean, this individual is someone from my family that may do it. I can see it. When Jesus Christ says, hold on, there's a better way to invest your money here. When Jesus Christ says, hey, in that Mega Drive, never give anyone the password. Never give anybody that password at all, mate. Because that's what happens. Which what I have to do is I have to post all this online somewhere. And the YouTube password, for sure, if you give the YouTube password, for sure they delete it too. For sure. I mean, why is it like that, man? It's just the way it is, man. But guess what? I'm focusing on saying that I have to go and do something with my Mega Drive content here. It's a big work, man. I have to put it somewhere that nobody else can find it except I. Where it's safer. Or sure, just throw away the key, yeah? Which this guy says if you throw away the key, which they can never open it and they can never delete it. It's there forever. It's there forever. But you just throw away the key, mate. Just throw away the key and throw away the passwords and change the passwords. And that's it. Or it's lock and load it, mate. Or they can never open this, mate. Or regardless, the person now, someone from Mega Drive never wants to touch it, huh? Or they never want to touch this, mate. Or right now, or somebody can get that phone and delete all that. And that key, you have to throw it away, mate. And throw away the key now. Or Jesus Christ says now. I mean, guess what? For that key is something different. But let's hide it. Worship, it's more how I feel that if I just hide it somewhere, worship Jesus Christ says, Worship, if you tag something differently, or you put in your Mega Drive somewhere, put that key in a Mega Drive somewhere, and that way they can never even get in. Which is much better for me. I never want them to get into my Mega Drive, but guess what? So that key can be in Mega Drive, but guess what happens? They can see the key in Mega Drive, mate. But no, push that Mega Drive key, push someone can open it. Push Jesus Christ says yeah, and somebody can figure that out. And Jesus Christ says throw away the key. But hold on, I mean, how do I throw away the key, mate? And Jesus Christ says there's somewhere you can go and keep it in your wallet as a paper, somewhere as a paper note. They see this, they say, what is this? And they say, no. I mean, they toss it in the trash at the bottom. Which I can toss that in the trash, yeah? So now, what I want to do is, I can see something over here. If I place some dashes and all that next to it, then they see, which is more how I feel. This works, huh? Which just goes says no. Which they can figure it out. I see they can figure this one out. But in my emails list somewhere over here. Which to keep it in there, which no. Which they can figure this one out. Which they can figure it out, huh? Which you have to put on paper, huh? Which the paper and write it down and lock it up in a safety and put it somewhere. Which now they can never figure it out. But if it's in the phone somewhere, which they can find it. Which that is eternal, man. They can find it eventually. Which one person out of all that history can find that. Which it is. But throw away the key now. But how do I change? I mean, no. I mean, they can code it. They can code that information, mate. I mean, down the history, someone from my family can delete everything I have, mate. I don't know if I can trust them at all, mate. But this, guess what? But this is all something that they want to delete, mate. Or should they want to delete all this information? Because it fucking means shit to them, mate. But all this information goes up into my Mega Drive. But if you put this in your Mega Drive, mate, well, guess what? Well, that's all medical information and passwords to my bank account and ABN number and everything. But guess what? I can do this eventually. And I can post it all online eventually. And if I post it online now, it's just a Mega Drive key, mate. But really, it's also a bank account and all this. But guess what? That's something I have to write down. Which these passwords, I have to write it down, mate. Which there's a YouTube password in there too. Which this guy says, yep. But what you do is make sure that they have to log on to the actual Google Drive and make a password where you have to log in always, every single time into it. That's a security code, mate. I mean, now, that's the thing, man. Make sure that they can never find that thumbnail print, mate, as well. And that's something as well, man. They want to delete your legacy, man. They want to delete your whole fucking legacy, man. And guess what? I'm not saying that now, but guess what? Watch today can never fucking get into my phone at the moment. Watch at the moment, they can never get into my phone. But eventually, what I need to do is change that password and let it be that way. Watch it then, it's just me online with my Instagram. And guess what? They can never get into it. Never give your password to other people. When does Jesus Christ give his password to other people? Or Jesus Christ says yes. Or Jesus Christ says this, man. If you give your password to other people, or then guess what? When other people have a chance to delete your passwords and everything else. Or Jesus Christ says eventually that's what happens. Bro, Jesus Christ says eventually someone out there wants to delete something, but with Jesus Christ information here, which that's the thing. I mean, they can never even get there. I don't want to delete his stuff, but they look for that. You see? I mean, they look to delete it. And if they find a way to delete it, well, guess what they do? Which they can have a chance to do it. But Jesus Christ says, that's the thing, and you have to also create that kind of method for yourself. I mean, that's a legacy, yeah? I mean, they want to delete your whole legacy. So what can I do, Jesus Christ? When Jesus Christ says, when Jesus Christ says exactly what you're doing, but go around the world traveling and live your life and let it be, and also just make sure that you post everything into YouTube as much as you can now. And what else? That's it. But Spotify? No. Spotify is going away from me very soon. Or is it really? Spotify has to go away from me. And that's a short-term resolution. But Mega Drive in YouTube, yeah. Mega Drive in YouTube is long-term. And Instagram is long-term. But guess what? With Instagram, somewhere down the line, it can happen. Jesus Christ says, nah. The interface of Instagram stays forever. And I'll be that way. And I'll move on. What I do now is I focus on saying this. I just lock it up there. I lock it up and nobody has my password. I burn the password. I burn that fucking key. I burn it. Ooh. Which I can never get in, mate. Which now nobody can get in anymore, mate. You understand? Which nobody can even get into it anymore, mate. And only I can, because I have the passcode. Which that's the last thing that I can do, mate. Which otherwise, guess what? Which I have the key here. And guess what? Which that's the thing now. The time to delete the key. Which Jesus Christ says, now's the time to delete that key. But guess what? They can get into my phone here. And guess what? If that happens, Daniel's legacy is gone from this world, mate. What the fuck, man? They want to delete everything from you, mate. So what do I have to do now? Which Jesus Christ says, now's the time to burn the key. And then guess what? When keep the Mega Drive, make a new one. Which Jesus Christ says, double man, make a new one. Make a new Mega Drive. Then burn the key and make a new Mega Drive. And no worries. And just put a stop to the other accounts. And keep going that way. It's forever done onto you. And now, with the thumbnail print, we never enter it for thumbnail print. Which Jesus Christ is excellent. We never enter your phone with a thumbnail. I mean, guess what, bro? And never do face recognition as well. Or she never even fucking do face recognition. Or that's how they want to break into your phone to delete your legacy. Oh. And guess what? But she never goes, oh. I mean, you guys are fucking smart. I mean, guess what? I mean, you never want to fucking do that anymore. But you guys will never get into my fucking phone either. With that old code, mate. Which they can never get into my phone now either. And now I just fucking do that, mate. So no. Woof. I mean, you guys are never getting into my phone, mate. See, face recognition. So no, I'm turning this shit. I'm better than shit. I'm turning the face recognition off. I never use face recognition. And I never ever use my thumbnail print either. So no. Say goodbye. Which now we're understanding something. That they want to unlock your phone to see what's in your phone to delete everything, mate. I mean, do you understand me? I mean, they made biometrics and security reasons to help themselves to unlock your stuff to delete your content forever. So never fucking let them to do that, man. Understand? And now I ask Jesus Christ what to do now. Which that's excellent, but let's have a look at this. Which now it's always a password, and it's a heavy password, mate. And they never understand this code. Approach nobody can break this one. Approach guess what? Approach nobody can break my code. And guess what? Approach let it be that way. Approach they can never even get into my phone now. Approach once it blocks. Approach even if somebody kills me, approach nobody can get into my phone, mate. Approach there's no chance for anybody to get into my phone, mate. What do I do with the phone? When they throw it away, mate, and they destroy it. They destroy my phone, and that's it. Or should I have to destroy my phone? How else can you unlock it? And this guy says, there's no chance to unlock it, yeah? There's no chance for this phone to unlock, mate. And that's the key, mate. And that's the key for Mega Drive too. Jesus Christ says, excellent. And now I can keep it the way it is. Which as soon as this phone locks, there's no chance for anybody to even fucking get close to my content, mate. Which nobody can even fucking open my phone now, let alone get into my content. Because I'm just somebody who has 11 code password and more. Understand? So this code, I never fucking tell you about it. Never show anybody this code. Never fucking show anybody this code, mate. Never give them your password. If your girlfriend wants your password, or your husband wants your password, or your kids want your password, never give them your password. And guess what, bro? It's more help. You have to give them everything. Ask Jesus Christ what to do here. What Jesus Christ says over here, you have to give overall. But the thing is, that's where a block is with I. So what does Jesus Christ do here? And Jesus Christ says, the thing is, just make a note of it, just let it go, and show people that they must give everything overall, but their password is just strictly for them over anybody else. So my password here is only for I. It's for nobody else. And no matter how much you ask me, it's only for I. Understand? It's only for I. Which that's the thing, yeah? So now, no matter what, that nobody can even fucking get into my passwords and anything like that. Which now the Mega Drive key that I have is a recovery key that nobody can enter now because my phone is in lock mode. And nobody can destroy it except I. But that key is going to be gone forever anyway with the phone, mate. I get this phone, I fucking throw it in the ocean, mate. You can never even get it anymore, mate. Watch this phone and the technology that I have on that day, I'm going to destroy it. Watch this guy says, yeah. I get myself a new phone now. Get myself a new Mega Drive. Yeah, I say, yeah. I get myself a new Instagram. I get myself everything new from that point. I don't even fucking touch the Instagrams from before anymore. But I fucking strictly open new accounts, mate. From that point. But everything's online anyway. How do you get into Instagram? I don't even go on Instagram anymore. But it's public. It's running on its own now. I just guys understand. Well, yeah, that's my Instagram. I'm gonna check it out. I'll promote those Instagrams, yeah, with other accounts. And Jesus Christ says that's the only way. Now they can never get into my Instagram anymore, mate. And they can get nothing from me. But guess what? And they can try to hack my accounts. And good luck, man. But is anybody able to hack my account? Or should not? Or Jesus Christ says that there may be somebody who can, at the moment, to get into my Instagram. Because they may have some information over here from those people over here. But no, actually, I did change the password. But guess what, bro? Guess what? That's the thing. I feel this password over here on Instagram is different. But is it really? Or guess what, bro? No? Or is different or what? Bro, yeah? Or guess what? I feel this Instagram password needs to change. Guess what? Let's go and change it. I want to change it into something new, mate. Or should Instagram password, but how about YouTube account? Or should let's change it all. I mean, one more time, huh? Let's fucking change it all back. I mean, guess what? I mean, just ask Jesus Christ what to do. I mean, Jesus Christ looks for my information. And Jesus Christ says it's tricky, but they can never even see this, man. But Jesus Christ says that they are unaware to see this, man. Did you see him? They're unaware to even get there. So what to do? I mean, are they able to snap out of it or? But Jesus Christ says, nah. And Jesus Christ says, it's worthy investment to just go and change the passwords, yeah? Or should let's make it something else, mate? Making sure. Anyway, I just change everything into different numbers and everything, mate. So accounts, see activity over here. See privacy, see security. See privacy account, see passcode. And now that's the thing. I want to be able to see my new passwords over here, which is all in my Google Drive right now. I'm making sure anyway, I learned something over here. I learned to let it be. Which Jesus Christ is saying, go for it. So anyway, I have to just do a great job over here. I see new Instagram password over here. So new Instagram password. I see new Instagram password. So this one is right here. What should that? What should ooh. Let's have a look at this. Let's change it. I mean, guess what, bro? Is that the password though? I mean, what's the most recent one? Bro, that's strong. Bro, they never get to that one. Bro, guess what? I can change that to YouTube one too. Bro, they can never enter that password, mate. Bro, they can never enter that password, mate. Bro, let's have a look at this one over here. Let's see. This one's here. Let me just log out. I mean, go log out from Instagram over here. I mean, just go log out of Instagram altogether. Let's just log out. Go ahead and log out. And let's say this is the password. Go ahead. I have to. I say go for it. I have to. I log out, man. I can then make a new account, man. Which guess what, bro? That's something I understand. I totally rely on I here. Which now, that's the thing. My password is there, but let's have a look. Whereas now, that's the thing. I want to understand something. I have my password. I wrote my passwords down, man. I ask Jesus Christ. Bro, Jesus Christ says I is here. I is here, man. I trust I, man. I trust my word I, man. Which that's the thing, man. I log out of this Instagram. And guess what? I have to understand something that it's much more how I can break I, but I can break I, mate. I mean, guess what? I just hold on. I just remove. I see remove. I don't know what I here. Only. I say remove. Say go for it. Say go for it. See, it's more how it is, isn't it? So yeah. So Danny Milivojevic. See now. Which is just I. Which is just I, but I want to just go and see this Instagram password, man. Which is more how it is, man. But you guys have to understand that as I go and grow my word I here, I'm learning to just go and really tagline everything much better. So yep. And I never want to save that, or do I? Which guess what? I mean, save it, but once I lock my phone, they can never get into it. So guess what? I mean, go for it. I mean, why did you lock me out? I have to save that password quickly, huh? I guess what? A little bit, but that's the password. That's the current password of my Instagrams, man. Which they can never get into that, mate. So never mind. So what I want to do is I want to understand something now. So the password's working, but guess what? Watch, that shows me the password is working. What I'll do now is I focus on something new for myself, and I go somewhere new, yeah? Watch, that's working, but no. Let's have a look over here. Watch, that's working, but just a little bit now. A little bit, I'll move on. A little bit that way. I'm going to my YouTube account. Oh, I have to change this password here. And my social media passwords too. Can all be the same password here. Watch a little bit that way. Watch now, what I want to do is just log out of this nice beautiful YouTube account. And that's why I understand that Robert Kiyosaki is hiding his money, because the banks can steal it a long time. I can see it. That, oh, when he hides his money, but guess what happens? When he gives that money to his family, and then he lets it be. I see how the banks can steal your money long term. When they trash your money, mate. Oof, I see it right away. And that's the thing, man. First, that money just goes back into your legacy. And it's the best fucking investment that you can do, man. First, that real estate money, that's excess. Like, ooh, excess money. It has to go back into your family, in private vaults around the world, or back into your legacy personally. But what would you rather do, man? I'd rather put it into I than them. I'd rather put it into I than them, mate. That's why Robert Kiyosaki is losing here, mate. And yeah, a little bit that way. So manage my account over here. Log out over here. What's this? That's a Google account, yeah? So look at the phone over here, man. And this phone number has to change, mate. And now keep that one phone number, mate. So a little bit that way. And that phone number has to change with my YouTube account over here. And the Google account right here, mate. I want to change everything into one password, because that way it's the best feel, man, and I can remember it. And that's why, man, always have one password for all your accounts, mate. And that's the best way I can tell you right now. Do your life like that. And that's the thing, man. You guys have to understand that. Anyway, I'm writing multiple passwords here because I have to fucking remember these passwords, man. Which that's the thing, man. Well, guess what? And that's a nice and beautiful tone over here to show me now that my Google passwords are around here somewhere. I changed my Google account. I changed my Google account password, mate. Say Google password right here. Say, oh, look at this. I have my Google password here, but now I want to go into this one here. I see it's manage your Google account, yeah. So the Google account's different because I have a different number here. I can change that number. We go for it. I can see it's more how it is, yeah. Which it's more how I feel that I have to go and deliver content today. I'm delivering content all day long. I'm always delivering content, but my beautiful richness over here is doing great right now. Let's have a look at this. I trust I only. But look at this over here. I feel that no matter what I can see over here, how I do much greater. Watch now. I see how I'm learning, yeah. I'm learning how to grow myself. I'm learning how to just go and do greater. But as you learn, then you have to learn yourself into greatness, man. You have to go and grow yourself regardless. Look at that, mate. And Google password. Listen to me. That's the thing, man, about these passwords around here. That you need one password only. And as you look at these passwords, just understand straight away how to grow yourself differently. And just make sure you're learning, yeah? Wish that's how it is, man. See how much they never want to give you money, man. Because they don't want to give you money because they need to keep it for themselves. Which they only give you money if you're really, really worth it, mate. I see YouTube new password. Say, oh, I mean, really? I see. Let's just say I forgot the password. I never forget anything, mate. Let's say just message me in my Gmail account. My Gmail account right here, password. Say enter the code of what? And oh, and these passwords now are coming at me, mate. Well, guess what? I can always make a new account. Which that's the thing. I can make a new account and leave it that way. So try another way, but what's this? Enter the code, mate, which goes to my Gmail account. And now I have a Google verification code, and here we go. So these are Google numbers over here. I just write these numbers down. But as I grow myself differently, man, I promise you, there's somebody out there that wants to delete your content, man. So make sure you lock up your phone and passwords and just keep it for yourself, mate. And just say it's for myself only, and that's it. I promise you, if your husband or your wife or your kids want your password, or anybody wants your password, just say it's only fine. And if they never trust you to be with you because of that, then move on from them and never fucking be with them. But that's how simple it is, mate. See now, I can do Google authentication app. And what is this, man? See, this is authenticator application. And look at this, man. Oh, come on, man. And look at this. When you Google authentication app, I have to go this one. Let's have a look. I say strong, mate. I mean, this is strong, man. See, all passwords can be the same now. And that's it, man. I mean, all I do now is I just go and focus upon helping myself to understand that. I understand that it's just that password there, which is just level. I mean, let's have a double check, man. I multiple check everything. Man. And let's have a look at this, man. I can say as you grow yourself, I'm learning to just be much more. But now since I have just one password, I mean, good luck trying, man. Well, you guys never guess that, man. I never waste your time, man. Because the more you try to scam me, the more I scam your time, mate. I mean, never even try because it's a 30-digit code, mate. So every single day, just learn, yeah. You guys can just understand to just let it go and just move on, man. I'm never even trying to break my passwords, man. I understand that Jesus Christ never wants you to try to delete my content, man. But every single time I'm understanding that whatever's happening, I see some of you may try. I see some of you actually trying. I see some of you actually trying to break my code. But that's what I promise you, no matter what, you can never understand. But my code, say, ooh, I'll show you something. I'll leave it that way. Say it's a 50 code, mate. Say my code's a 50 code, mate. But now that means that you must understand something. That the more numbers you speak to them like this, the more they can break a code, mate. But it's just a 30 code. But now that's even better because if you just go to the same number over here, then guess what happens? Because you're actually learning here to just expose that. Because you expose something, it's just 30 digits. If you understand that, just keep it there. And guess what, bro? They can never break it because you can understand. But if you expose more and more numbers, then guess what happens? Go back on those numbers. And go back on the numbers and guess what happens? Whereas now, now you understand straight away what I said. Now it's strong, yeah? Now it's fucking strong, yeah? But now you're confusing yourself, mate. But yeah, I understand that. So what I do is I move on. I talk about something else. But that's how the world is, man. I mean, you help the world so that they can do better, but they want to fucking screw you over totally, mate. But yeah, but they want to screw you over totally with everything. You guys can never screw me over, mate. I mean, no matter how much you try, mate, you guys can never screw me over. So, my number here, so let's have a look. I'll just keep this number forever, mate. I get the code from this one. I mean, let's have a look at what's going on, mate. I mean, this is my number forever, and I just keep one number for the rest of my life, mate. I say, yep. So anyway, so what I want to do is I'm not saying straight away how I feel. I feel that people are trying to screw me over, mate, in all directions, mate. I feel they understand that I'm just running from them for now. Wish I can see that. Wish I can see that, but no. I can give them a call. No. First never call them. Which the best thing I can do is to call them now. But Porsche, no. Which what I can do now is just move on. Move on there. If I call them now, Porsche, they're still chasing me anyway. Porsche demerits. Porsche if I call them. Porsche, no, Porsche. I'll move up. Porsche just be that way. I see now. Anyway. I mean, all I do now is I go and see my YouTube account right now. And my YouTube account is something different. I can change my password with all accounts, man. I link it to one number and let it be that way. I mean, what's this, man? I mean, as I grow myself differently, I'm learning to just go and grow myself in all I do. So let's have a look at this. I'm learning to just go and grow myself anyway. But as I grow myself, I have more than enough. I feel that no matter what, I feel Jesus Christ saying, just keep going. And now, they want me to enter my actual accounts through other numbers. And look at that. Russian, why is that? I turn off I turn it off, huh? Russian, now, that's the thing. I have to turn it off. I turn it off. Russian, now, it's much better for me. I never need that, mate. I never need to send myself a two-step verification, mate. Russian, now, Jesus Christ says it's much better for myself to understand this is more trauma, yeah? Russian, Jesus Christ says, yeah. Russian, Jesus Christ, when does Jesus Christ do that? Russian, Jesus Christ says, nah. Russian, that's more. Now, they want to screw you over another way, mate. Russian, yeah. Russian, two-step verification, yeah. Russian goes directly to the number, mate. So, oh, well, look at that. When you guys want to get my number, when you guys have to see this. I mean, that's why scammers, they talk about scammers now, they can potentially fucking find your accounts easily. But they're talking about that now. And they're talking about, they're talking cyber criminals, mate, and all this, and that's what it is. And they're talking about cyber criminals and how cyber criminals hack your accounts easily over time. And why is that? Because the internet's all over the phone, mate. If they get into your phone, they hack your computer and everything you have, mate. And they fucking delete all your information. I mean, your phones, wake up to yourself. Never use fucking two-step verification. Never use two-step verification. And also, never ever do anything else other than make sure you understand this. Lock your phone up forever. So nobody else, for fuck's sake, can get your phone, and make sure you never have the fingerprint on your fucking phone. Never do fingerprint on your phone. And never do face recognition, please, because they get into your phone, and those are cyber criminals, mate. Those people who can get your phone today, to get into your phone, are cyber criminals. And guess what they do with your phone information? They fucking delete it, mate. They fucking delete everything, mate. Never ever go that way, mate. Please, man. You understand? It's that easy. It's that easy to get into people's phones today. It's that easy to get into people's phones. You understand? That's why my bullshit dad never wants to give me his YouTube channel. Understand? Because he wants his online content forever, but I never want to delete his content. I want it in my content. But he never wants to give me power for that. I mean, he never trusts me here. Oh, so that's saying something to me now. I'm not saying just move away from him much now. But guess what, Prussia? That's saying to me that he's keeping his word I here. I asked Jesus Christ about this. I asked Jesus Christ saying that he also wants to have his own thing going. A little bit. I mean, I'm saying, but thing is, I let me know. I said that my Mega Drive is strictly for I, and that's it. I never fucking need anybody else's content except I in there. And that's what I'm saying now. What's happening now is this two-step verification code. We never use it. I mean, never use it because it's so confusing, man. Because it's this two-step thing. And it's so confusing. I never do two-step anything. I mean, do one step. And then people are getting into scams today, and cyber criminals are getting through their phones instead of through their... I mean, guess what, bro? This two-step verification is so much more complex, material security reasons, because what's happening is people can get into people's phones through their fingerprints and through their face recognition now to delete all the information that way, or through two-step verification codes. And guess what, Russia, unless also you tell them your password. But that's the only way. I mean, make sure you understand that. I mean, delete all these fucking shit. In terms of, there's nothing that's fucking shit. But make sure you understand that people are trying to screw you over. And other people are cyber criminals who want to delete your comment in. And they want to delete everything from you, mate. I promise you. I mean, you can see with Jesus Christ. I asked Jesus Christ how he done it for himself. I see Jesus Christ says that he is somebody who understands that. I mean, that's the thing. I mean, that's just for God, isn't it? And that's just for God, isn't it? I understand that. I never want to delete God's information. But that's the thing. I mean, that's just for God. I mean, that's how you have to understand. It's the word I, mate. I have the answer for that one. I just do it for I, mate. You understand? I understand God's answer over here is that information is just for I. You understand? I understand that. That's what I can do. I mean, I realize anyway, that's smart. I mean, that's so smart. I understand that, but I'm the closest one to that, mate. Or Jesus Christ can at least trust I here. Or Jesus Christ saying I can trust Jesus Christ. I mean, Jesus Christ can trust I, because I have I, mate. I have my word I, mate. But the thing is now, that's between I and Jesus Christ, and I just keep it that way. Well, that's the thing, yeah? Whereas now, I'm showing you guys what I'm doing. But I promise you that it's something along the lines of I. And it's always I, mate. So, no matter what. Now, as I go and grab myself now, I want to be able to remove two-step verification codes with my Google account altogether. Never fucking use two-step verification because they can get through my phone, mate. I mean, they can get into my accounts through my phone now. I never want to do that ever again, mate. I want to make sure that I delete. What's your phone number? Why is my phone number even in Google account? Why is my phone number in Google account? I never fucking want to go that way, mate. But guess what? First, what I need to do is I need to delete the two-step verification codes. And look at this. That's why the phone number's there. I never want my phone numbers to be anywhere online, mate. I never want my phone numbers to be anywhere online for this because that's numbers and codes that they can use to get into my phone and my technology, man. I never want any of my two-step verification codes to be on, mate. And that's something that I have to delete, mate. I say, yeah. So now they're making it so difficult for people, mate. Or should you look at this? They want to delete all your information, mate. Move on. Or should they never do that to me. Or should no. Or should that? Go and remember it for now. I want to just show you something now. That's just how it is for now. I just want to see this now. I just go and I get the verification code now, but this is the last time, mate. Which that's the last time they do it to me, and they never do it to me again because I'm smart enough to understand this now. That any kind of numbers that they are saying for passwords and all that, which the more numbers you give, the more they can get into your phones. And then, the more numbers you give online as a coder, and the more numbers you give online in terms of your passwords and all that to get into your phone, which the more they can suss you out, and the more they can come into your phone and technology. So make sure you understand that if you want a great password, then make sure you understand that if you place numbers and if you place numbers and words into your password altogether, there's a chance that they can track a number here to try and get you. And guess what? There's a chance here too. That's the thing. I can change my password altogether now into just words. And now, guess what? That's the thing. I see that rules the world, mate. I see that password there. I can actually understand it. So I want to understand. If you put numbers to anything in life, it means they can track you down. But if you put words only, the only way they can track you down is through words. If you put words and numbers, then they have to use words and numbers. So is it a stronger password? Jesus Christ. Is words and numbers stronger together, or is it just words? Jesus Christ says words and numbers with exclamation points and more in terms of the nice and beautiful full stops, and there's full stops and there's grammar and quotation marks and all that. Jesus Christ says the best thing you can do here is place words only. Jesus Christ says words only is the best kind of password you can always use. I understand that. Because otherwise they can track down some numbers over there that you gave. And that's the thing, yeah? And they can open up your bank information to see your password. But no. They can never see your passwords here. Jesus Christ says the best thing is words anyway. Words are the best thing, always. If you're using words today to help yourself to succeed differently, then guess what happens, man? It's more how you can understand that. And look at this, man. Come on. I'm making sure that I can just see what's going on over here. But I'm understanding that no matter what, that I'm learning. I'm learning how much that is, man. Because that's the thing. I never want to see these people ever again. And that, my word eye says here, I learned something from this situation. But guess what? It's more how they turn into other people altogether. And they never even fucking find you anything in the eye, mate. Whereas anyway, so what I want to do, I asked Jesus Christ, is my password anything strong over here? Jesus Christ says, yeah. Nobody can break it. Guess what? Nobody can break this password. Isn't more enough though. Guess what? I believe so. But really? Look at that. Someone over there is really close to it. But are they breaking it? No. It holds together. Someone over there from where? Trying to break it, mate. That's the code there that opens up the door a bit. That code does all. Make sure you understand that. Make sure you understand that. That nobody breaks that. Nobody even close, man. I can see it, man. I focus on that one. Or else look at this code, mate. Ooh, look what they're doing to me, mate. I just remember for now. See, they have backup codes too. And they fucking use backup codes as well. They're using backup codes for you, mate. To get fucking into your technology, mate. I see they're using devices you trust as well. I see, ooh. Really? I see delete this authentication application. Now it's no longer in my fucking... See, backup codes, I fucking never did backup codes. I never set up. I see revoke all. See devices, oh. See, guess what? I see revoke all. Now, do it. Now. See, I reset everything I reset all codes, mate. I see show codes. See over here. That's all different, mate. I mean, that has to stay there. See now my phone number? I said remove the phone number always, mate. I mean, never put your phone number as a password online, mate. I mean, guess what, Brosher? I'm learning the security system here. I broke the code that they have. I see a code, mate. Brosher, it's easy to break, mate. I say, no. Brosher, that's away. Brosher, that's all done. I see a turn it off, mate. I said turn off two-step verification, please. Brosher, two-step verification is no longer on my Google account, mate. Brosher, thank you very much. I see recovery phone number. Say, and guess what? When this is something now where I can just open my Google account, yeah? But let's have a look now. That's something that I have to see now. I understand this is something much better now. Where I'm understanding my security codes right here. This is something different. Let's try this password for now to just see what's going on. But guess what, Brosher? That what you guys have to understand straight away is you guys have to be very smart about this. I feel other people are lost over here. Brosher, their legacies are all gone, mate. I can see the legacies. Are all gone, mate. And why is that? Because they never understand the security methods. Brosher, they never understand security methods, and I can see it. Brosher, they're finito. Brosher, their legacies are fucking... I mean, somebody down the line has done a deletion of all their fucking legacies, mate. Yeah, I can see it. Brosher, all of them from the past, mate, that I met. Brosher, none of them are fucking strong enough to break their own security codes, mate. I can see that now. Brosher, they have no legacies at all, mate. Forever. I made it. I fucking made it. And you guys are hearing me, yeah? I fucking made it because I have done one password. I have one password. And guess what? I understand that no matter what, as I say is that I have no two-step verification process. I have no face recognition over here. I have no thumbprints over here in terms of thumbnail prints to get into my phones. I also have never screwed myself over. Apparently nobody has my recovery keys of any kind. Apparently also with that, that's the most I can say. Apparently nobody has my bank information anywhere and numbers anywhere that I have. Apparently nobody has my numbers anywhere. Apparently I can talk in words here. And guess what? Apparently you must understand. Apparently you must understand this a little bit that way. Apparently that's the thing, yeah? Apparently everything is the word I, mate. Everything is the word I. Now that's sealing it, yeah? Or that's the seal, mate. Now move on, mate. For sure, I never hold numbers of my passwords online, mate. With numbers. Anyway, for sure, there's no number passwords I have. And guess what? And that's the thing. I win here. But guess what? I mean, you guys have to understand that you must understand that your online passwords must never have numbers in your words, mate. You understand? I mean, never have numbers in your words, mate. I mean, guess what? I mean, have no passwords in your numbers. I mean, guess what? Now, the thing is, you must have words and numbers altogether, but never have numbers in your passwords. I mean, never have numbers in your passwords. I mean, never have a phone number as your password. I mean, never have two-step verification methods as your password. I mean, never have facial recognition as your password. Never have thumbnail print as your password. Ever. Because other people can get into your phone somewhere down the line. And they can delete all your fucking information. And they do it. I mean, they delete all your information. Somewhere down the line, your family members and your family members and for generations delete your fucking content because you're famous, man. You have a fucking great legacy. And I mean, guess what? I mean, they want to delete your information so that you never have a great legacy anymore. For sure. Imagine you have a great... imagine you have the greatest legacy in the world. And your family has your passwords. Oh, I guess what happens? They say, you have the greatest legacy in the world. I mean, they talk to each other and say, let's delete his legacy altogether. And now he fucking no longer has a great legacy. Oh, yeah. I mean, no longer does she have a great legacy around us. And they're fucking boom, boom, boom. And fucking no. When now they're saying that he no longer has a great legacy or she no longer has a great legacy. I mean, same because you gave him the password. I mean, you gave him the key to your door, mate. I mean, you gave him your word I. I mean, you gave them your word I here. Say, oh, I remember. I remember the word I here. And that's the thing, huh? I see those people are gone, mate. I understand Jesus Christ understands that. I mean, that's the thing. I found my word I at least. And that's why I have a fucking great legacy. I have a fucking great legacy, but they are never going to do this to me again. I see this, I say never remember this, man. I see now, guess what? I look at it this way. I see sign in with Samsung Pass. Say never ever sign in with Samsung Pass. I mean, do it all manually, all over again. But do you have to? Do I have to? I say yes. I mean, guess what? I mean, listen to me. I mean, it's just for I, isn't it? Guess what? Brush, guess what? I can do it. But no. Brush, if I remember this, Brush, what happens if I remember? Brush, what happens then if they get my phone suddenly like this, then they can press thumbnail or what? Brush, no. I mean, just remember it. Brush, just remember it. And guess what? I mean, Samsung Pass is something designing itself to get into your systems. And that's the thing that you have to use it wisely. Now, Samsung Pass, or is that banking information, or else let it. I mean, get into my bank account if you want. A little bit. But no. I eventually do something better. I have to do something better than that. I make sure I can delete Samsung Pass and I can do it manually. If you do it manually, always, which that's each and every single time, you win. I mean, do your passwords manually every time. I mean, never do anything automatically. Because automatic things are something that can get into your passwords. I understand that. So I want to never do Samsung Pass anymore. But if you want to understand, the key to password making is have one password and make it with something that has no numbers. And that way, nobody can transact any kind of numbers against you. And that way, nobody can even get to your words against you, mate. But now, guess what, bro? They can always use numbers against you, but they can never use words against you. Do you understand? Because they can never use words against you, mate. But they can use numbers against you. But now, that's something different. But that's something where I win. I win here, but no. But that's the worst outcome, and I can see it. I don't want to go that way. That's something that I have to break my own codes over here. So, we have to be mega silent on this one. We have to be mega silent on this one. But now that's something different. But those codes are already done. And guess what, bro? Now, let's go change the codes, mate. We're going to change the codes all together. But listen to me, bro. That still remains. It still remains in between. But guess what? Bro, those codes, somebody can get to it. And I can feel it. But it's only I, huh? Only I can get that code. I can only get that code. But guess what? There's nobody else. But I never delete iCodes. I never delete iCodes because I'm doing better.